Hello everyone, welcome to Gent Watches. Today we're going to be watching some openings from the show Black Clover. I am going to talk about what I know about Black Clover, which isn't a lot, and I'm going to give you some context for that, and I'm going to be watching all of these openings. There are 13 openings. I think I'm going to go through all of them today. Sometimes I split it up into 2 videos, but 20 minutes, I reckon I can do it all in one video. But I do want to give a disclaimer at the start, just for those people who sometimes people get kind of annoyed at the way that my videos are edited, and I understand it's kind of irritating sometimes. So I'm just gonna let you know, like, I'm trying to avoid copyright on these videos. Obviously, I'm gonna do the best I can. For these ones, I think what's most likely gonna happen is there might be something slightly blocking the screen, and the sound might be edited a little bit. So I'm sorry about that it might be a little harder to hear, or it might sound a little pitchy or something. I'm gonna do my best to make it as not distracting as possible, but you know, I've had some copyright issues over the past few days. You can check on my channel for me complaining about it. Anyway, we're gonna be getting into these Black Clover reactions. Now, I am doing Black Clover reactions because I've seen other YouTubers post videos about Black Clover's openings before, so I assume the openings are relatively well regarded, since I'm sure people recommend them. I have not seen Black Clover. I have not read Black Clover. I have always seen stuff about it here and there, but none of the designs or anything like massively jumped out to me, so I haven't really like even thought about watching it. So I know like the main character. I've seen him, assuming it's the main character. It's like a gray-haired dude, I think. And I think he holds a sword. It's amazing how little I know about this show. But that's kind of how I like to go into anime. You know, if you've been on my channel for a while, you might know that I try to keep myself as blind as possible about things that I don't watch, because then when I do watch it, it's amazing to be like, wow, I didn't even know the concept of this. So yeah, I'm going into this basically completely blind. The only stuff I'll know about Black Clover will be from media osmosis, you know. If I recognize anything, I'll say it, and if I recognize any of the songs, I'll say it, but I don't think unless like there's been like Bang Dream covers or something, or like Hatsune Miku covers. Other than that, I'm probably less likely to recognize what these are, but regardless, I'm excited to get into them. So let's just get it started. This first one is called Haruka Mirai. I know Mirai means future, so something about the future. Here we go. Okay. Whoa, okay, this has got style. And electric guitar. Oh yeah. I want to listen to the guitar, but I'm also trying to watch the screen. Ooh. Damn. I like whoever this band is. Whoa, he can fly? He's a witch? Ooh. Yeah, I really like whoever this band is. Okay, it's a magic show of some sort. Okay, I know that girl. I can't remember what her name is, but I know her. Okay. Alright, lots of characters there. I really like the girl's design, actually. Oh, she's crying upward. Man, they gave her a lot of focus. It's a very, like medieval European aesthetic, is it? I like the electric guitar there. Nice. Good start. I enjoyed that one. Yeah, I liked the electric guitar. So I guess I didn't even know anything about the fact that it's a magic show. I guess I kind of knew that. But yeah, it's a show about magic, about, I guess, witches and wizards from the looks of it, because they were literally like flying on brooms, and I saw a woman in like a stereotypical witch's outfit, but he's still got a sword. So I wonder if he's like a magicless dude, or if he does use magic, he just also uses a sword. I don't know. But yeah, I really like, I know much less about this than I thought I did. But yeah, it's kind of a cool. It's like I'm not a big fan of medieval, if that's even the word I'm looking for here, type stuff. But it still actually looks like a pretty cool setting, I suppose, just because it seems pretty unique in anime. You know, anime doesn't tend to focus as much on that side of stuff. You know, like I don't know how to describe. I don't think medieval is what I'm looking for. Man, I mean, yeah, tell me in the comments below, like, how you would describe the, like, the time period it seems inspired by. But regardless, let's move on to the second opening, which is called Paint It Black, and it's got, like, it's almost like it's saying it sarcastically, you know, the sarcasm font, like, where it's, like, lowercase, lowercase, uppercase, uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, lowercase, lowercase, you know. It's got that, like, but with Paint It Black. So here we go, going into opening 2. Damn. There's a certain style that both of these OPs have had that I can't quite describe. Ooh. This looks like a really well made, like, fan video. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, it's really cool though. Like, it's like a manga video. Oh, I like it. Nice. That was a massive sword. Bish. Ooh. Yeah, some really cool imagery here. Whoa, that is awesome imagery. This would be such a cool introduction if you, like, knew all these characters, I reckon. Oh, they did that again? Is that gonna be a running theme? Fist bumping? Oh, cool style. Cool animation style. Page 14? Whoa. Okay, another thing I guess you guys can tell me, like, how do you feel like the animation is in this show? Because I guess I always imagined Black Clover as being like a, you know, okay budget show, like a show that has lasted a decent amount of time, but like with average looking stuff. But these openings have much more style than I expected them to. I genuinely expected kind of relatively generic openings, you know, just like them walking through a forest and just like, you know, showing off the characters and then they do a fight scene or whatever. But both of these have had some artistry to them. Like, you know, these kind of really cool art styles that feel very unique. I was expecting, like, I don't want to throw anyone under the bus because I don't think this is bad, but I'm going to. Let's say like a Naruto, like I did Naruto reactions, you know, and I really liked the Naruto openings, but they are like, they do feel like they follow like a formula of sorts, you know, at least most of them do, and I was expecting that, but both of these OPs have been quite unique and different. I did like that song, although now that I've been talking for a couple minutes, I've forgotten what the song was because I was thinking about the visuals, because I really liked the visuals, that the song actually just like matched it well and blended in. That shot, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like a sword went in front of the main character's face, and it had like, it sort of had a two-face effect where there was like two different expressions on each side. Very cool, very cool there. And yeah, there was a lot of stuff that looks like it had some decent meaning if you knew what the show was, which I don't. So let's move on to opening 3. This one's called Black Rover, which is funny. the Black Clover's OP is called Black Rover. Here we go. Okay, all right, we're going sentimental. No, we're not. No, that's going flat. Okay. What is... Did they kill a giant? What is that? Okay, I'm super interested about this page stuff. Oh, I love this singing. I also love the main ghost design. I saw that fairy there. I don't think that fairy was hiding from me. They do... Okay, fist bump again. All right, that's gonna be in every OP, I feel like. Ooh. Okay, this is a more stereotypical opening, but I really like it. She's got water powers? Oh man, I love this song. Yeah, this is more what I expected, these sorts of openings. Okay. A bird. Looking at that skull again. Okay, that's exactly what I was talking about when when I was saying about how I expected it to be more like Naruto openings. I guess that was sort of more like a Naruto opening. What I mean by that is it like shows, I guess in this case it was showing an introductory shot, showing some things with some meanings, going through characters, and then showing a fight sequence, and then doing a little wrap-up metaphor. Like, that's kind of how I expect the things to go. And you know, there's some wiggle room in there, but that's kind of how it is. I mean, like, a lot of shows, it's not like, I'm not just saying it's like just Naruto. It's kind of a shonen staple, you know. MHA does it a lot. I'm wearing an MHA shirt. MHA does that sort of style a lot as well, I think. It's pretty classic and it works well. I'm not saying it's bad at all. In fact, I really like it. A lot of OPs that I really, really love have that exact format to them. But that's just what I was expecting, so I was surprised that the first two weren't that. This one was that, but it was still cool. I am curious about what that big skull monster is. I wonder if that's like someone that they defeated in the first two seasons, and now they're looking back at it, maybe. Not first two seasons, it was probably first season? I guess it depends if it was a 1 or 2 core show or more. Or even if the show has seasons, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's like One Piece, where they just keep going for 1,000 episodes. Regardless, it also could just be a creature there. This anime is made by Pierrot. I don't know how to pronounce their name. I've never said it out loud. Pierrot. I guess it's probably like a French word. Pierrot. Regardless, it's made by them, and I've heard very mixed things about that company. Because they've done a few things. What exactly did they do? I'm sorry that this is gonna take time while I just look up what they did, because I know them for one reason or another. Okay, so they have done, wow, they've done a lot of stuff. Whoa, okay, all right, so okay, yeah, they did Naruto, they did Bleach, right? That's what they do. They pick up these shows, these like quite large shows. They did, or they co-produced Akudama Drive. That's the main thing that I know them from, because I love Akudama Drive. But yeah, they've done a lot of stuff. I mean, look at, if you have a few hours to spare, look up their company Wikipedia page and just scroll through all the stuff they've done. Wow. I guess they did Yu Yu Hakusho. Interesting. Yeah, I guess they just pick up, pretty popular mangas and do a lot of episodes on them. Like, wow, a lot of episodes on all of this stuff. Okay, all right. Well, that was that episode. So hang on a second. I just saw something. They did the Ghost Stories anime, which, if you know Ghost Stories, the Ghost Stories has the greatest English dub of all time. It's so funny. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're going to go into the fourth opening, which is called Guess Who Is Back. I'm going to guess Iron Man, maybe. Let's get into this opening. Okay, back to some electric guitar. Black and white bird, metaphors, baby. That was not a full moon, right? I wonder if there's a metaphor for that. This is interesting character introductions. All right, we're back to more unique style. We're up to page 40, baby. Ooh. This is a very unique song. Okay, the bird's still around. I don't remember if the bird was in the first couple. I like, this is like it's again, feels like a cool like fan video, you know? Like, I wouldn't expect an anime company to choose this song and do this animation style. Oh, wow, villain looks... I'm assuming that's a villain. Looks very weird. I love when intros do that. They switch between characters doing the same motion. That's it. Yeah, pretty solid one. Yeah, and that was like back to a more... Like, I imagine maybe those intros are even cheaper. Because you wouldn't have to do like a lot of different backgrounds if you could just do like cool black splotches and stuff in the background. So it might actually be cheaper to do it this style, but I think it takes more artistic direction to do it this style as well. Because if you do it wrong, this would look cheap, I think. You know, like I'm sure you've all seen those fan videos that will just take like a weird static background of Google images that they found and then take some character PNGs and like just, you know, have the character PNG like slide past the background or something. Like you can tell when something is pretty cheaply done. This obviously does not look cheaply done. I mean, they're drawing the characters as well. They're not just taking pictures of them. I mean, it looks very nice, but I imagine it's probably not that expensive to do this style of OP. But yeah, regardless, entertaining and a good song. Like, it was a hype song, you know. Like, I really like the, like, just you know, being able to, I think that would become a good meme, being able to just go like, guess who is back whenever any character comes back on screen at that part of the show, you know. Super exciting. Okay, let's move on to opening 5. This is called Gamushara. Okay, so all these characters, main characters, they're all sticking around. I thought we would just have like the main 3 or 4. Page 52. Okay. I gotta see where this song is going. Ooh. Was that character actually in a cage or is that a metaphor? Okay, give me a chorus. Let me hear it. Ooh. Okay. Well, I mean, the chorus is accompanied by these very nice visuals, so I like it. There's the generic witch girl. There's some past trauma. We haven't seen the fist bump in a while, have we? I like those splashes of color on the book. That's cool. Piero. I think that this company's called Piero. That's what the hiragana or the katakana said. I think it was hiragana. Nice. Piero. Yeah, okay, that's hiragana. By looking at the hiragana of how they write their own company name, it looks like it's pronounced Piero. Okay. Then I butchered their name about 15 times. Pretty decent opening. I mean, that was probably the least remarkable one, although there was some like there was some standout moments. I just noticed there were like sheep at the end of this opening that like you can, I mean, you'll be able to see them. The sheep on this side of the opening. I don't know what the heck their deal is. I mean, yeah, that was enjoyable, a decent enough song. I would have no complaints about that if that was the opening for a while. I wouldn't be like, oh man, this opening again. I would still bop along, but I'd probably forget about it when the next opening came on. Okay, speaking of the next opening, let's do it. This is opening 6, and this one is called Rakugaki Page or Rakugaki Page. I think it's probably Page. Rakugaki Page. Here we go. Oh, that was a Black Clover. Hello? That was a Black Clover, all right. Oh, this is a much weirder song. Page 65. Okay. Oh, this song might have just won me over with this chorus. Like, not chorus, but the chorus of people. Oh, I love that. There's a lot of characters, wow. Whoa, tournament arc? This feels like a tournament arc. I saw a bracket there. Ooh. This song's winning me over from little things it's doing. There's the fairy again. Nice. I didn't think I was gonna like that song, and I think most of it I didn't like. Like, I mean, not that I didn't like it, I just didn't care about it. But the chorus of people that was singing was a very unique choice, and the singer did a really good job in the chorus. Like I forgot exactly what it was, but there was one point where he did a really nice note that attracted my ear. So that was really good about it. The visuals were back to being what I expect from shonen, so not really much to talk about there. But it seems like a tournament arc. I did see a tournament bracket there, so I'm guessing there's a tournament arc somewhere within this part of the show. Which, you know, I love tournament arcs. I can't help it. I really, really love tournament arcs. I know a lot of people are like super sick of them because they're such a staple in shonens, and especially, like, you know, in older shonens, they chucked a lot of tournament arcs in there. I just like it. I just really like it, you know. But it doesn't matter. The pages thing is really interesting, that they whenever they open up the opening, they show a title and then it says like page 68 or whatever. What is that referring to? I would like to know that, you know, unless it's a spoiler, but like, you know, if it's something that's not even revealed until like later in the show or something, then don't tell me. But if it's something that's like just, you know, common knowledge or a fun fact or whatever, then I'd like to know if it's like the source material. But like, that doesn't feel like it makes sense. Like, I don't think you could get an entire season or like an entire core out of like, you know, 13 pages or whatever. So I would like to know what it refers to. Maybe it's like in the show there's a book and they're going through. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, let's go on to opening 7. This is called... What the heck is this called? Just add ice. Just add ice. Oh, it's like just add ice, but without it's missing a D. Okay, let's get into opening 7. Just add ice. Oh, I love this woman's voice. Oh my gosh, this is gonna get stuck in my head. There's a Black Clover. Fist bump each other. Black Clover, page 77. Oh. Oh, I like this style. I don't like them opening their mouths that much, though. This is a very interesting style. It's like old storybook style, you know? I also liked that girl getting the spotlight and looking surprised. That sounds interesting. Okay, give me a chorus. Oh, I love this. Oh, I really like this chorus. Whoa! Whoa, what an awesome ending. Screaming Black Clover. That's awesome. Well, in terms of music, that was one of my favorite songs they've had. I immediately liked the singer's voice. I love ending it by screaming Black Clover. Wow, that's awesome. And yeah, and it was just super catchy and great. Really enjoyed it. That might have been one of my favorite openings of the show so far. We're just over halfway now, so yeah, I really liked the music. I liked a lot of the visuals as well. I couldn't articulate myself quick enough, but the shot of that, like, it was, you know, a generic shot of a bunch of people, but then the spotlight came on her and she started like looking around as they like faded into blackness. Like, I'm sure that has meaning within the show of, like, you know, maybe she's being ostracized by these people, or she's lost them, or like she's separated from them, or something, you know, something happened where her and them are separate metaphorically, but and maybe physically. But the thing that I liked about it is it was sort of a cool, like, little subversion of that. Like, that classic shot is like it's a very classic shot of like just showing all of them standing in a group together, almost like they're posing for a photo, but they might be moving slightly, just like giving a nod, or like with their arms crossed, or like, you know, giving a finger guns, you know, something. They'll be doing something in a big group. But when the spotlight came in on her, they all stayed still, but it's like it activated her, and like she suddenly started moving when she wasn't supposed to in the OP. Like, I think just in terms of like just visual, like something interesting happening visually in an opening, I think that was very interesting to me and immediately stood out to me as something that was very cool. I don't know if that's something people really think about when watching these OPs. Just to me, that sort of thing stands out. I don't know why. Anyway, let's move on to opening 8. This is called Sky and Blue. Okay, here we go. We got that skull again. Reincarnations, page 95. I like this woman's voice as well. Okay, this is a little more reminiscent. Yeah, it doesn't feel like the rest of them, for sure. Fist bump! We did it! This is from a band named Girlfriend? I wish I had one of those. Cool animation. Whoa, wait, he's got 2 different colored eyes now? Did he always have that? I didn't think he did. Unless I'm just dumb. Sometimes I'm dumb. They're still looking at that skull. It must be very important. He's looking at it again. Very nice. Pretty solid. I actually kind of forgot about the song about halfway through. It was nice and inoffensive, and I enjoyed it. I really liked the woman's voice, so yeah, that much was very enjoyable. Nice little cool like animations and stuff happening there. But it was pretty, you know, pretty much what I would expect from a show like this, I feel like. But this seems like a more reflective part of the show. Maybe a more serious arc. Maybe actually a slower arc, you know? If they're... From what the stuff that they showed there, it feels like this could be a slower part of the show. But I'm not sure. I am not sure. Regardless, let's move on to the... I wish I had more to say about it. Sometimes I feel bad when I really have a short discussion about a certain opening, but I don't know what to say. So we're gonna move on to opening 9. This is called Right Now. Here we go. Oh, people getting married? Whoa! Is it like the red wedding? Ooh, okay. I really like the way Black Clover's doing character intros, you know? Although this feels reminiscent of one of the ones they already did. Are they going to tell us which page it was? There we go, page 103. Ooh! Here we go! Here, that's back to the uniqueness I was looking for. Empire. This is a good mix between a regular shonen OP, nice, and a more unique one. That looks like Shigaraki for a second. That was a Black Clover. Oh, I love when music stops and starts again like that. There's the skull again. And there's the bird there as well. Whoa! I'm a huge sucker for when music just completely comes to a stop and then starts again. I love it. I love it. You know, all the standard stuff that, like, is clearly meant to do something and some people don't like it because they don't like being told what to feel. You know? Like that sort of stuff just works on me because I let it work on me. And stuff like that, where it's like the music stops completely and then starts again. Some people would be like, oh, that's such a obvious thing to do for music, so I don't care, like I've heard it too much. It basically always works on me. I really, really like it. And it worked on me there. Really enjoyable. Yeah, nice little OP. You know, it had a lot of the stuff that I would expect, but then it also had that sequence of like it had that starting sequence of all the characters with the lights flashing on either side of them, and then another sequence of like chalkboard drawings, you know, that I thought was quite cool. But then it also had like a classic shonen action sequence in the OP, so I really liked that as well. I like all of it. I'm just a guy who likes things. I just tend to like stuff. Okay, let's move on to opening number 10. This one's called Black Catcher. Okay, it seems like they're going for similar names to their show's name. Here we go. Okay, all right. I need to calm down with my excitement for this one. Nope, never mind. Let's get it back up there, baby! Actually, it didn't actually go that hard. I put too much in that. Ooh. Oh. Oh my gosh, this might be an all-timer. This is great. The visuals are very subdued, but I like that for this song. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, this is a great one. This is great. I love the sound of this guy's voice. And I love how it's almost strained, it feels like. Page 116. Wow, they're saving that. Whoa! Top tier. Top 1 or 2. Like that was, in terms of music, like that's up near the top. That's incredible. That was such a good song. That was such a vibe. I loved that one. Wow, I loved that one. What do I say about it? I don't even know. I can't even remember the visuals because I was banging my head to the song. It was black and white. I remember that. It was like in the rain, but that's what I liked about it because I didn't feel like I needed to watch the visuals closely. I was just like, I was in the music. And man, if that was the opening of an arc, like whatever came afterward would be great. It would be great. I would just be... We're going to move on to the next OP because I can't even speak about this one. Next one is called Stories. Opening 11 Stories. Okay. This character looks like he's become quite powerful at this point. This show does give me a Naruto vibe from the openings and the progression of the characters throughout the openings. It feels very Naruto-esque to me. Okay. I don't know how I'd feel about this song yet. Or about the opening. Alright, this actually just seems like a very standard shonen opening. Aww. I'm sad for that woman, and I don't know why. That looks like Overhaul from MHA. Oh my gosh, is the fairy naked? I'm only getting glances of her. Whoa! Dude! What are you gonna do with a sword that big? Fist bump! Oh, they didn't connect. Okay, that one, I mean, we've already went from my favorite one to maybe my least favorite one. That one, the song didn't really stand out that much to me, and the visuals were, you know, kind of just, they were just visuals, like, they were serviceable and fine. But yeah, nothing really jumped out there to me. Again, it was nothing bad. It wasn't a bad OP by any means. And I mean, maybe it hurts it coming like off, like me just watching such an incredible OP. But it was just, you know, just an alright OP. Nothing much to say about it. Just, yeah, a relatively enjoyable one. So let's move on to opening 12, the second to last one. Also, is Black Clover over? That rhymed. Black Clover, like, is the show done or is the show like ongoing? Like, I don't even know that. It says original run. It's well, at least the manga's still going. Is the TV series still going? No. That it ended in 2021, I guess. 4 seasons. I think it might have ended. So okay, all right. So yeah, we're gonna be well, yeah, we're gonna be watching this second to last one, and then the last one of the show, like the finale one. But the manga's still ongoing, so they just like wrapped it, like they did with Hunter x Hunter and stuff, I guess. All right, let's do opening 12. This is called. This one's fully in Japanese. A-N ni Hikare. Here we go. Whoa, that motion's actually pretty solid. That was a nice pan. I don't know why, I'm not an animator, but that was very satisfying. They're also using like 3D animation here as well, right? Like those flags are like 3D. Okay, what page are we on, baby? Give me the page number. Are we on like 130? Give me the page number. Okay. Whoa, devil. I think the titles moving is really effective, actually. Like the way those titles are like sticking with the visuals. You see what I mean? It makes the entire thing look more pleasant, I think. This is from Tomorrow X Tomorrow. This sounds like a, what are they called? Like a boy band, you know? Whoa, a bit of blush in there. So these two rivals, like, you know, kind of friends, kind of enemies. 141. Well, they seem happy with each other. Pretty solid, no complaints. Yeah, that felt boy bandy, didn't it? You know, like, or like a K-pop, like closer to a K-pop type band. I don't know why. I'm not good at picking out music generally. That's not my style. But that's just immediately what my brain was thinking. But yeah, solid OP, solid visuals, nothing too much happening, but nothing to complain about. I liked the visuals of the guy falling and the devil like wrapping his claws around the guy. Like, I think that was a very cool visual. And yeah, that's what else is there to say? I don't even know. Enjoyable, good stuff. We're going into the final opening now. And that was page 141 or something. So like, let's say the final one's just gonna be like page 150. They're gonna wrap it on 150. So the final opening is called Grandeur. Okay, here we go for the last opening of Black Clover. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Oh, this is my style of music. Oh my gosh, I love it. Why is he so jacked? What happened? He spent the whole last season just doing push-ups? What? Whoa, that was a cool animation style. Some cool character designs here as well. This is Snowman as well? Snowman did the one that I didn't really like that much. But they can do this? I like them. Oh man. This one just gets me so hyped. It's not what I'd expect for a final OP either. Give me the page number. 158. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I guess I'm curious. Did Black Clover end? Like, is it definitely over? Or was the Wikipedia page just saying it ended here just because we presume that's when it ended? Did they decide to drop it? Did they wrap it up? Did they have like a finale? And did the finale give some sort of like anime original ending of some sort? Like, you know when like Blue Exorcist, you know, like Blue Exorcist, Blue Exorcist had a season 1, and then like the first half of season 1 was all following the manga or whatever, and then the second half of season 1 there was no manga left to follow, so they just started making shit up. and then did like an anime original thing that like was kind of ending-esque or whatever. But then the manga continued, and so when they did a season 2, they just pretended the whole second half of the season didn't happen. That was a very interesting thing. But like the reason I'm using that as an example is because, you know, that's like just one of many examples of a series just being like, okay, let's just do an anime only ending for this. So like did Black Clover, were they just like, we need to wrap this up, and so they just did an anime original ending, maybe? Or maybe the manga had like a kind of natural stopping point, but then ended up continuing. Very much like Hunter x Hunter. Wow, all the ones I want to talk about are on the top of my manga pile. Hunter x Hunter had a very natural ending point, and that's where the show ended, but then the manga continued. This is the volume that happens after the ending of the anime. The manga continued because there was a lot more to explore and wrap up, and a lot more interesting stuff going on in this part of the manga. But the anime, it doesn't feel like it's incomplete. It didn't have like a anime original ending that was like quickly, sloppily written or anything. Instead, it was just like, here, the manga just had this entire arc that was like, bam, it goes from here to here, and that's where the anime just animated up to the point where that arc stopped, and then they moved on with their lives and started animating different stuff. So I wonder what did Black Clover do in this instance? Because the reason I ask is because watching that OP, that was a very cool OP. It didn't feel like an ending one, you know? Like, I feel like whenever a series wants to do a finale season, the ending one has a feeling of finality. Whether that's them going super like sentimental with it or going super heavy action or whatever, but what this ending makes me feel like is this is like just a cool season, you know? Like not a final season, just a cool season. But that's just me going off vibes of OP. Like, that means nothing. Anyway, those were some cool OPs. I enjoyed those. If you enjoyed them too, or if you enjoyed my reactions to them, please make sure to let me know in the comments, and like the video and subscribe to the channel. All that stuff does really help me out. You can go to my Patreon account where I have full-length reactions, early access to some of the series on my channel, as well as exclusive reactions and videos on there, like Spy Family, Urusei Yatsura, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Like, they're all only on my Patreon, so you can go check those out. But thank you very much for watching these opening reactions. If you have other openings that you think I might like and think I might not have seen already, you can let me know in the comments. I've seen a decent amount of anime, so it's kind of likely I've seen them. Maybe I haven't though, so you can let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.